Okay, so we're ready to roll?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Wait, what is it? It's ready to rock
What?
and roll. Rock and
roll?
rock and
Is
roll.
that what you're going for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try it again. I didn't know that's what you're going for.
All right, you ready to rock?
And roll.
Boom.
Now we're ready.
All right.
Welcome back to the John Michael and Just Michael Savoir Faire, where it's just guys being dudes. We are your hosts,
John Michael.
and Just Michael. Thank you in advance for liking, subscribing, commenting, and existing. If you're picking up what we're putting down, be sure to destroy that subscribe button.
Destroy it.
And for clips of our stuff, be sure to follow us on social media. The links will be in the description.
The description, oni.
Mhm.
That's where they'll be.
So you ready to hop into
Be
this?
right there. Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Oh, dude, that eczema cleared up.
You have eczema?
I had it on the back of my ears, remember? Because I changed my conditioner. I was having like a reaction to it.
Oh, is that what? It was eczema? I guess I thought eczema was like super serious, like a condition.
No, it's just like I know some people can have it that way, but I just had like a little allergic reaction.
Oh, okay.
So it was just like I cut that out and then I put that steroid cream on and
Yeah.
so much better having
Did
these
the
headphones
trick.
on.
That's so tough if you're dealing with skin issues.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so irritating.
Because it's everywhere.
Yeah. Rashes and...
Poison ivy.
You ever had poison ivy?
I have.
Ooh, being a part of the Boy Scouts.
Yeah, you get it.
Oh, man.
It's just-
Is it really leaves a 3? Like, what is
I don't
that
even
thing?
know what it means because every leaf looks like a leave a 3
That's
to me.
what I'm
That's what I
saying.
don't leave as a 3, let it be. It's like every leaf I've ever seen looks like it has 3 leaves on it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Clovers have 3 leaves.
Yeah. I don't know.
So you got to know, like, what poison ivy looks
It doesn't
like.
even, it looks like a green plant. That's what I'm saying. It's like almost impossible. That's why I just generally if I'm walking around places and I know my skin's going to be exposed and I'm in those areas, I just generally try not to let my skin touch. I try to limit that as much as possible because it's like,
Uh-huh.
I don't care what it is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. It could something. So was it super, super itchy?
It was itchy, but obviously, you put the calamine lotion on and all that, and that takes the edge off. So it's like, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but like it's not
The
horrible.
worst thing
yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Like,
It's,
I remember
it's
growing up,
uncomfortable,
poison ivy was, everybody was so,
afraid of it.
yes,
Yeah. No.
don't get poison ivy. Be terrible.
It's not nice. It doesn't, but I don't know.
Isn't there a whole thing where it's like you could like bathe in tomato juice or something and that like takes it away?
I don't even know. I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of that?
Bathing in tomato juice?
That's what I've heard.
Do you have to bathe your whole body or just the area?
I think so tomato juice, poison ivy.
I'm sure the acidity has something to do with it.
Yeah, tomato juice is not an effective treatment for poison ivy. So I think that's like an old wives' tale or something.
Well, what is like a home remedy for poison ivy? Because there's got to be something there.
An oatmeal bath?
When they say bath, is it just rubbing it on the area?
No. You take uncooked, unflavored oatmeal, you grind about a cup of it into a fine powder, and then add it to a lukewarm bath. Apparently that works.
Okay, for some reason in my head, I'm like oatmeal bath. I just pictured someone in like a bathtub worth of cooked oatmeal, just laying in there. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
it's nice and steamy. Oh,
yeah.
It's so gooey.
It's so nasty.
Yeah. Okay, so an oatmeal bath, baking soda.
Ooh,
You can make a baking soda paste,
I guess that would work. Yeah, baking soda seems to work on a lot of things.
apple cider vinegar,
Yeah,
aloe.
aloe. Yeah, you know what aloe doesn't work on?
What?
Chafing.
For
Just like
Oh, just
anywhere
any
you get it,
chafing?
anywhere you get chafing.
Why doesn't aloe work for
It
chafing?
burns.
Does
It burns.
What? It's supposed to have a cooling effect.
I had a chafing on my thigh,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just running around all day. I was younger. I was probably in high school, and in my head, I'm like, oh, aloe like soothes things that are irritated. So I put aloe on it, dude, and it started burning to the high heavens. It was so bad that I had to run into. I just was forget everything, dude, and I ran into the shower and I have to wash this off immediately because it was so bad that it wasn't just like, oh, that's kind of uncomfortable. It was like seething.
It was like these two do not
mix.
Oh.
And I was like, what was that? And then I asked my cousin who's in skincare. She's like, yeah, don't do that.
Like, well, I won't, but why?
Obviously not now.
I'm never doing that again.
But I guess you got to put, I forget what even goes on. I forget what even goes on a chafing area. I don't know if it's just lotion. I don't even know what goes on a chafing area, but it's not
baby powder?
It could be baby powder. Yeah.
Chafing remedies. We are getting intimate with the skincare.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just part of life.
Let's just see what the internet says.
Yeah. Petroleum jelly, anti-chafing cream or anti-chafing stick.
So that's what I did get. I did get an all
talcum
natural
powder, cornstarch powder.
Yeah. I did get an all natural chafing cream. Yeah. And it's literally like, it's actually like legit all natural. It's just like olive oil, baking soda, something else. It's like 4 ingredients. Mm-hmm. And that worked better than anything.
Yeah.
And it was, that really helped me whenever I would like chafe on my thigh or something.
Yeah.
Because it was, wow, dude. I just remember that it was burning so bad. Because it's like, oh, aloe. Aloe helps soothe this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the logic is sound.
Yeah.
The logic makes sense, but the chemistry did not back you up.
No, it's not. My body rejecting this.
Yeah. No. This does not work. Yeah.
No. So, yeah. But aloe works with sunburn for me.
Yes. We used to have, growing up, my mom is kind of a natural lady, and we had an actual aloe plant that it was really cool that whenever we got sunburned or whatever, she'd just cut off a piece of the aloe plant and just like rub it on.
How did that I got to ask, because I know the aloe itself works, but was that hard on sunburn? Like a plant? Like, did that hurt?
No, it's like you cut it and it has the sap, the aloe sap in it. And then it's literally just like a stick that you're just like rubbing on the sap.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like a harsh leaf on sunburn.
No. An aloe plant, it's like chapstick. Obviously, you have the tube and then you have the end, which has the actual balm.
Oh, okay. I see
it's same thing. It's just the natural plant was like a hard plant.
Yeah.
And then you cut it and then the sap starts coming out and that's the aloe. Oh. And then you can just rub it on.
Wow. No props to your mom for just being like, I'm going right to the source.
Yeah. Yeah, we had an aloe plant. She would do that.
Yeah.
Are you ready to jump in?
Let's do it. Chunk 1.
Chunk number 1 today is a chunk called This or That.
Okay.
We've done this once before.
Yeah.
I believe it was session 3.
Okay.
If you want to check that out, we did it about food. So This or That is a chunk where we look at 2 different options in a particular category, and we give our opinions on which one we think is better. And I always have to give a disclaimer on this chunk that for everyone to remember that it's not that serious.
It's personal opinion.
Yeah. It may get heated, but it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Before we did food, today we're doing music.
Oh, this will be interesting for me because I'm not a huge music dude.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I kind of have scattered opinions on music, so we'll see.
Yeah. It's more about... Yeah, we'll see. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Do you listen to an album in order or on shuffle? Like, let's say a new album comes out from an artist you like.
See, this is the problem. I don't listen to new albums. So I don't even know. I don't know if I've done that once.
You've never listened to a new album?
Like, just I'll hear a song I like, and I'm like, cool. And then people send me songs, because I'm so strange when it comes to music. I don't have like an artist where I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to listen to like every one of their songs. So when a new album drops, I don't have one artist like that. I don't listen to music like that. I listen to music based off feeling.
Yeah.
That's really how I am. So like I guess shuffle. That would just be my answer because like I don't think I'd care enough to listen to it in order.
Yeah.
Music's a tough one for me.
Right.
Because I'm so just like, oh, if I like the song, I like the song. Add it to my like playlist.
Yeah.
That's what I listen to. I listen to my like playlist. I listen to my like playlist on shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I'd just go shuffle out of habit.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty neutral on that one though. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. I'm definitely an in order person.
Yeah.
Because for me, I am a music guy.
Yeah, you're very much more of a music guy.
I love music so much. I think music is the harmony of mind, body, spirit, in my opinion. But when an artist releases a new album, like for me, it's like they chose to tell that story in that way,
Sure.
in that order. So for me, I want to listen to how the artist is choosing to tell their story. Because actually, it's really cool if you're ever interested, like listening to an album, even from an artist that you like, just for a new experience. It's really awesome because a lot of the time, an album is a story that they're telling, and each song is a part of that story.
I definitely know that. Yeah, I guess. Well, I guess I've accidentally kind of done that in a way, like with Luke Combs. Like I've listened to a couple of his albums, like, or at least like just Luke Combs on shuffle on Spotify or whatever, and to get ready for concerts and stuff like that. So I'm definitely a big fan of his, but I definitely know like he has like that trio song that each one leads to the next one. It's like Better Together, Beautiful Crazy, and I forgot the last one, but it's like a trilogy.
Hurricane?
No. It's like a trilogy of songs that tell this same story about this same girl or whatever it is, like about different parts of their different
aspects of their relationship.
Yeah, or like different time periods of their relationship or whatever it is, like when they were first going out or whatever, they're married, whatever now, and it's later on in life. I don't know, but it's I'm just not a music guy. I listen to music as I want, and most of the time, also like I'm weird. Like I listen to movie soundtracks and all that to feel inspiration and all those when I'm writing and things. So like I kind of listen to music like that. I never am like consistent with music ever. It's literally how I feel that day.
Yeah. Well, and that's the same thing. I mean, I think most people listen to music based upon how they feel that day. I don't know a lot of people that just listen to music for the sake of listening to music. Regarding like, oh, I just like this genre, I'm just going to stick to this genre. There are those people out there that but they still vary depending on mood. Even if like you're just a country person, then different artists are different. There's different kinds of country.
Yeah,
there's slow, melodic,
but like
moody country. Fast upbeat country.
But what I mean is like even like when I really do like Morgan Wallen, I really like Luke Combs, I really like Chase Rice. I do really like them. Even when a new album's dropped, I've never been like, oh my gosh, I have to go listen to their new album. I just am like, well, if a song comes across and I enjoy it, I'll add it to my like playlist. But I'm not like going to listen to the album. Like even if it's 6 songs, I'm not going to just listen to 6 songs in a row that I don't know.
Yeah, it's so interesting because you are such a story guy, and albums are a story.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just I've never really done that. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just be like, okay, I'm picking an album. I'm going to listen to that. Yeah, I mean, I'm meticulous that way with movies, with universes and stuff like that, or trilogies and things like that. I always make sure I got to watch them in a certain order and all that. I get that. I'm like that. Yeah. That's where I get weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, music, no.
Okay.
So I'm interested to see what the next question is about music because I'm pretty far removed.
Yeah. Okay. Live concert or studio recording? As far as sound.
Like listening to it?
Yeah.
Oh, studio recording.
Yeah.
10 times out of 10. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
If I want the live version, I go, and I want to go see a concert. That's for the experience. But if I'm just listening to the song, I want to listen to the song.
Yeah.
Studio recording.
I agree. Studio recording. Okay, what matters to you more, the lyrics or the beat?
Beat. Okay. Probably. I'd say probably. Like, if you can get into that. But I don't know, man. Sometimes the lyrics are so good that it kind of drowns. I don't even care about the beat. I just care about the meaning of the song.
Yeah. So if you had to pick, like, let's say you're listening to a new song, it's like, all right,
gun to my head, new song, beat.
Yeah.
New song, beat.
Okay.
A song I like, though, I might go lyrics. If I really like, because some songs have a lot of deep meaning, but I think overall I'm going to go with the beat.
Yeah.
I got to feel it.
Okay. That's what it's all about. And that's why I say that that's why I love music, is because it is that holistic experience.
Yeah.
It is that, like, for me, the lyrics are the mind, right? As far as the words that we're following along with. The beat is the body. And that's like what we feel as far as the sound waves.
Yeah.
And then the spirit part of it is the heart and the soul behind whatever the song is. And then the combination of that is why it's such a profound experience. But I love dancing. I'm a huge dancer. So I would say growing up in my life, beat. And I love beat. But recently in my life, it's been lyrics.
Lyrics.
Lyrics matter because I heard a really awesome quote from Prince EA,
Mm-hmm.
or it was a video, and he was talking about how that you should really curate what you listen to
Mm-hmm.
and be aware of what the lyrics are.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, even if it has a dope beat, if you're like bopping your head, that is signaling to your nervous system that you're agreeing
With what's being said.
with what's
Yeah.
being said.
I've heard that where it's
Mhm.
essentially like you can kind of, it's like a slight hypnotism.
Yeah.
Like you can kind of fall into just the rhythm
Yeah.
of a song. And it's like you just, yeah.
So if they're like singing about or talking about things that you don't necessarily agree with from like a value system or a moral
Mhm.
system or just the way you go about living your life, you're actually kind of working against yourself. And
Yeah.
that music is like not in alignment, even if it sounds really good. Right. So for me, I used to listen to like a lot of hardcore rap, and I still love rap music, but I listen to a lot more like spiritual rap now, which
Mhm.
is dope because I get the beat, but I also get these like meaningful, awesome lyrics that I agree
Yeah.
with versus like, yeah, man, I'm just not into as much like what traditional rap lyrics are about anymore. And so, but no, that really stuck with me. And what I also love about music is like my brain, at least with the lyrics and the beat, but with the lyrics, it recycles around in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So just like movie soundtracks cycle around in your head,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or scenes or whatever, right? Lyrics to songs cycle around in my head. And it's kind of cool because if the lyrics are positive and aligned with who I am and what I'm trying to do in my life, then there's a lyric, Forrest Frank, I love this awesome song. He says, life is good and it keeps getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I be stressed when I know who made the weather?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so it's just a cool song. It's like, dude, so like for me, I'll just go around my day, think about like that subconscious soundtrack, like life is good and it keeps getting better. Why would I be stressed when I know who made the weather? Like, even if that just plays, it's like a mantra,
Mm-hmm.
just programming my subconscious that life is good, right? It keeps getting better. Why do I need to be stressed?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's taken care of.
Yeah, for real.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, this one might be a little bit more
Okay.
your speed. Okay.
All right.
When listening to music, do you prefer headphones or speakers?
I think speakers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
You had to pick.
I do them both so much. Like when I listen to things in general. I think at the end of the day, I'm going to go headphones because I feel like it's more personal.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm going to go headphones. It's more personal. That's my decision. But I do like a speaker because it's like a feeling. It's like an experience. And
Yeah.
I drive so much that when I do listen to things, it's always through the speaker. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say for me, that's a tough one. That really is a hard choice. I would go speaker. I probably use headphones more often, and I agree with you that it's that personal experience, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
And it's nicer because then you don't have to,
Mm-hmm.
like, you can do it in public spaces and you can do all that.
Yeah.
But I think I enjoy a speaker more because I like the sound to fill the space,
Mm-hmm.
not just my ears. And I think it's better for your overall health, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, to listen to it where the sound can travel a little bit versus like right up next to your ear.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I think if I could only have one, I mean, I feel like practically I have to go headphones.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I'd really miss speakers. Good news is we don't have to pick, but if I had to pick one, I think I'd have to go headphones because then I couldn't ever listen to it. Because then I could listen to it whenever I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had a speaker, I'd be limited to how often I could listen to it.
Exactly.
Like I couldn't be on a plane.
No.
You ever have that? Have you ever been on a plane with somebody that's playing their TV show out loud and you're like,
Yeah, and then the flight attendant's just like, please don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, common sense, please.
you can't do that. Like,
No.
you can't just watch your show.
This is not your private space. Like,
I have respect in a way for like the person that just goes through life and like doesn't care what people think. Now, I think that I don't have respect for the non-courteous part of it, where it's like it is distracting to other people. But like for me, part of my social anxiety would be like, oh, dude, like I'm just that guy. Everybody's watching. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, turn your stuff off. But like that person's like, yeah, whatever. Like they're just in their own little world, dude. Like what? Don't even care what people like. That everybody's like, bro, turn your phone off.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I always have questions for people on airplanes, especially. It's just like, can we just be normal? Just normal. You don't even have to be overly polite or anything. Just go to your seat, sit down. Nobody's super comfortable here. Like, it's just, let's just sit down. Let's just use our headphones. Just have things ready. Eat before you get on the plane. Like, just basic things. Like, I just don't understand it. I guess I just don't, just go and sit down and be polite and be normal. Like, I feel like I'm exerting more energy to make a deal out of things.
Yeah. I don't know what normal is, but I guess what you're saying is like just like standard. I don't know what normal means, but like
just be nice, use your headphones, don't make a scene.
I would just say like courteous. Just be aware. Like just be, I guess I would use the word regular, which is like the same. Just be regular.
It's normal, dude. Like, just straight up.
Yeah.
Don't make a scene. Use headphones. Sit down.
Yeah.
Like nobody's super comfortable on a plane.
Yeah.
Like,
and so, okay, and this is a good question. Do you ever have conversations with people on planes?
Yeah, sometimes if it warrants it. But if someone's just in their own space, or even sometimes I'm that guy. So I don't really want to talk to. I'm just tired. I just want to sit down, put my headphones in, like watch it. I always have my stuff ready. I got my movies downloaded. I got everything. Everything's charged. Like I just get in a routine before I get on a plane the day before, and I'm just I don't like messing around in airports and airplanes. I just like having everything ready. I got everything printed. Everything's good. Everything's charged. And like, I just go, I sit down because it's just for traveling. I don't mess around. I'm not the guy to mess around and have a conversation with when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
I'm usually a very friendly, and I'm friendly and polite. Like just be normal. Just be friendly and polite. If someone says hi to you, hi, how are you? Like, very nice to meet you. But like, yeah, generally, dude, just pop them in. I don't.
Yeah.
On a plane, especially when I'm traveling by myself. Dude. I don't know. I'm very to myself when I travel.
Yeah, I think for me, I like what you said. I'll pick up a conversation with somebody if it naturally kind of happens. But yeah, if you see somebody that like already has their headphones in, you can tell based upon kind of their energy, they're just in that space of like, yeah, I don't really want to talk to anybody. And I do the same thing. Right. But it's a mood thing for me where it's like, like I'm kind of open to just having a conversation. Then like it kind of happens. And there's been times where I've literally spent an entire plane ride talking to somebody and it's been awesome. And I got to meet this incredibly great person and learn about their life. And I love doing that in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of has to be a natural thing. And also you can test it out. Like if you want to talk to people on planes, a good rule of thumb for me is if you initiate something and then ask them a question and they answer and then they ask you a question back, that means that they probably are open to having a conversation. But if you ask somebody a question and they answer it and then don't ask you a question back, that means that they probably don't want to have a conversation with you. Right? And I think we've all known or been those people that
I'm just tired. Like, it's nothing against you. I'm sure you're a lovely human. I just don't. I just want to put my headphones in and watch this movie or listen to this or whatever. Like, and I'm just, I don't know. I'm traveling. I'm just focused. I'm not messing. I like a conversation is like, it pulls my attention because I'm trying to like, all right, I'm watching here. Okay. When we're taking off this, and I'm just that guy at the airport. I'm focused. Then when I sit down, then maybe, all right, I'm in the plane, nothing else I can do now.
Yeah. It's in the pilot's hands at this point.
Yes. So it's like, all right. But yeah, I don't play games when I'm traveling. I'm just.
Have you ever been scared of flying?
Not really. No.
Yeah, me neither. I've never had the hesitation. Some people are like deathly afraid of flying.
I understand. I mean, you're flying in a tube at thousands of miles an hour in the sky, thousands of feet in the air. I mean, it's not like a normal, quote unquote, normal human experience.
Yeah,
it's like,
not a walk in the park.
No.
No.
So I get it. But I'm just I'm just so focused. I'm focused when I'm in the line, when we're getting stuff out. I have everything ready before I get, laptops out, all that before I even like get into that area where it's just like, doom, shoes done. I got my pull off shoes. I'm not tying shoes. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just in, I'm out, just focused. Here's my chip. Here's my metal chain. All right, got this on. There you go. I've been cool. Pat down. Shoes, pop them on. Right back in the laptop. Zip it up. Bins out. I'm out.
There you go.
Rose hates it. You're rushing me. I feel like I'm just being efficient.
Yeah, I am. I'm the middle ground. I'm a casual flyer, but I get there early. I have all my things set up, but I'm a casual. I like to chill. I like the experience of traveling, to be honest with you. I enjoy it. It's fun for me. I like the, getting to see all the people, where they're going. And then I pop in headphones and chill. I'll dance in airports. That's not a quote unquote normal thing, but I don't really care. I've done Qigong in airports, yoga, done yoga.
I'll stretch.
Meditation.
I will stretch before I get on a plane. I do that.
Yeah.
I do. I don't care what.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not in a super crowded area, but like if I have some space, yeah, I stretch. I get those hip flexors. I open all that up before I sit on a plane. I'm with you there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But that's part of my routine. 15 minutes before the flight, I got to be there. Like, I got to be there ready to stretch.
Ready to stretch.
Not messing around.
No, can't. Got to get those hip flexors
and
open.
I got my pocket. I got phone wallet keys. Okay, cool. And then I got like headphones, laptop, or like my tablet for watching stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got it ready, fired up, fully charged. Airplane modes are on. We're good to go. Everything's downloaded. We're ready.
Nice.
Not playing games.
No.
I don't play games.
I don't play games when I travel, bro. It's all business.
It is all
no
business.
pleasure.
It is all business. For traveling, when I get there, it's pleasure. But business, when it's traveling, it's all business.
Yeah, see, I'm like, I get there plenty of time. I have everything I need, but I enjoy the experience. I like traveling. It's fun for me.
I guess I just enjoy my alone time, too. That's kind of my alone time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Back to music.
Okay.
Background music. Does it help with concentration or hinder it?
Hinder it.
You are not a music while...
Nope. Not while I'm trying to concentrate. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. When I set up the studio, sound. Actually, you know what, though? It's kind of weird. Well, it depends what the level of concentration is. If I'm trying to study or something, well, I don't really study anymore. But I guess referencing when I studied, no, I need absolute silence or it would not work. That's just how my brain works. But if I'm setting up the studio or something, I usually throw on a show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm cleaning my room. I throw on a show.
Yeah.
I don't like music when I'm doing things. I like shows. That's my vibe. I like sitcoms.
See, that would be the total opposite for me. Like if I'm have a sitcom on the background, I will stop what I'm doing and just watch it.
Oh, I just listen to it and enjoy the jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people like that. And that's really cool. For me, it's like, music can be on in the background and I don't have to listen to it. But if I have a show on, oh, dude, I'm like...
I'm going to sit down and watch the show.
It's hard for me to not watch it. So I have to not have it on if I have things to do. But I can listen to music and...
Yeah.
And dude, I love changing up the vibe. Like the only reason I don't do it when I'm editing is because I have to listen to the sounds. But if I'm just doing admin work or whatever... Yeah, man, I'll just, dude, it depends on the mood. Like, I love, one of my favorite is lo-fi anime beats. Yeah, I love.
Oh, I'll do a lo-fi beat every once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. If I'm doing creative work, like if I'm writing or something, sometimes I'll throw on, or I'm doing some AI stuff, creating some AI pictures, I'll throw on a lo-fi beat every once in a while.
Okay.
But I'll listen to a podcast usually when I'm doing that.
Dang, that's crazy. I could not do that.
During creative work. Maybe not writing, but if I'm doing picture stuff.
I couldn't listen to a conversation. I cannot listen to a conversation and then try to do my own thing.
Yeah,
no way I could do that.
So used to that though.
Yeah.
I've listened to hours and hours and hours and hours of podcasts from driving and just having to still do other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not as good as Evan, but I listen to quite a bit.
A lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. Is classic rock timeless or overrated?
Timeless. So good, dude.
It's so good.
It it shredded that generation. Dude,
Yeah.
where it just like
This explosion of creativity.
and it was like like it's just the guitar and the drums and the bass and and you're just dude, timeless.
Sounds
I
that
think
they've
it's
never...
good. It's as good today as it was back then. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I like when they can add some definition to it today and they can clear it up a little bit.
The remastered stuff.
Yeah, the remastered stuff's nice. Like I'll listen to that weekly.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to classic rock probably every week.
Mm-hmm.
Just Zeppelin and Aerosmith and Def Leppard and all the AC/DC, all those dudes, man. It's timeless.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
It's as good as it was then. As good today as it was then.
I'm a huge fan. Yeah. I think it was the golden era of music. Okay. So that was chunk one.
Chunk one. That'll do it.
Now, we didn't really get too heated, but we did.
Because music's not really a hot topic for me.
Right.
It's not a hot topic button for me. Like, if we were doing something with it, it would probably be like movies or something. It would probably be this or that. Like, I probably would be that guy.
Yeah. Music's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Chunk number 2.
Chunk 2.
Ready, everybody? This chunk is called Headlines. And headlines is where you find real stories happening to real people in the real world. You ready?
Let's see.
You ready for the first one?
Let's see what happens.
All right. Mexican president posts photo of what he claims is an elf. That is the leader of a
country.
A
major sovereign country. He says he believes it's a real elf.
He claimed it was an elf.
He's not talking about a fake elf, right? Like, here's a picture of like Elf on a Shelf. But it is Elf on a Shelf, but it's not a real elf.
So, and just to clarify, this is Mexico's former president because Mexico just elected its first female president. So this was the guy
right before her. Okay. So is this elf, is it like a Lord of the Rings elf or like a Santa Claus elf?
Mexico's president posted a photo on his social media account Saturday showing what he said appeared to be a mythological woodland spirit similar to an elf.
Okay.
I feel like it's just not going to get you votes.
This is an elf.
Yeah, I feel like people are going to be like whether or not you personally believe in mythical creatures, totally fine. Whatever, dude. Everybody's entitled to believe what they want to. But I feel like from a political standpoint, I feel like his campaign manager is like, no.
Don't do this.
Yeah, don't post this.
Por favor, please.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
Por favor.
Please don't.
Don't post it.
But then he's like, I'm doing it. It's an elf.
Yeah.
The people need to know
The
this.
people need to know.
Which it could be coming from a genuine place of like, the people need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
But also, it's a hot take.
It's a hot take that it's an elf.
Can I see it? Is there a picture of it?
I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Let me finish the article real quick. President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador did not seem to be joking when he posted the photo of an Elxe, which is a mischievous woodland spirit in Mayan folklore.
Okay.
I'm pulling up the photo right now.
Okay. Was he just out on an adventure or?
So this was the post translated from Spanish by Google into English. I share with you 2 photos of our supervision of the works of the Mayan train. One taken by an engineer 3 days ago, apparently from an Elxe. Another by Diego Prieto of a splendid pre-Hispanic sculpture in Ekbalam. Everything is mystical.
Okay.
I mean, that is like a creature
of some sort
in a tree. And then this was the other thing that he posted, which I think was like the ruins or something.
Okay, well, the ruins is one thing. I could understand there being a ruins thing, but if he's saying that, well, you know what, dude? What do I know? There's stuff out there that I think is beyond our understanding. So, like, I don't know. There definitely could have been. I feel like those creatures and everything, like, they're described kind of everywhere in many cultures, just all different parts of the world. Like, and it's kind of crazy because it's like there obviously is something out there. You know, in the sense of, like, everybody's had their Bigfoot. Everybody's had their mermaids. Everybody, you know, and like, just thousands of years of all this. It's like, why? Why would they just say this?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. And I'm sure there's some science that it could have been, like, a prehistoric creature or something. I don't know. But, like, I don't know, man. There's probably something out there. Whether it's confirmed that it's an elf, I don't know. But it's probably something.
it's not about if there is or is not something. It's the fact that it's the president of Mexico just like posting it on his like personal page. It's like, again, he is just a person.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But it's just like, it's the influence of that, right?
It's what's
just,
the rhetoric?
It's just interesting. It's like, okay.
I think it's just because it's the president of Mexico. That's what makes it. Yeah,
of course.
If it was anybody else, they'd just be like, oh, wow, that's cool. Maybe there's something to that. But
right. You just don't think about a major politician, right, posting about mythical creatures, which, like, I kind of dig.
Fresh.
It's a fresh take.
Fresh.
So the photo, to describe it for everybody listening, the nighttime photo shows a tree with a branch forming what looks like a halo of hair and what might be stars forming the figure's eyes. So when we looked at the picture, it did look like a figure.
Yeah.
Lopez Obrador has long expressed reverence for indigenous cultures and beliefs. Engineers and workers are in the Yucatan Peninsula constructing a tourist train that is the president's pet project.
Okay, so I mean, maybe... Okay, if he's expressed... Honestly, this actually could make a little more sense. If he is expressed throughout his time as president, I care about... One of my main things is I care about indigenous cultures that have been here for thousands of years, and that's like one of my focuses.
Right.
He's going to express things of those cultures, whether we today understand it or not.
Yeah.
About, because that's what he's passionate about as a president, is I want to preserve these indigenous cultures and the things that have come before us in these ancient civilizations. And one of the things was that creature in the culture. Yeah. The deluxe.
Aluxe.
The Aluxe. And so that actually makes a little more sense to me now. If he's expressed his whole thing of like, this is one of my things. I want to preserve these cultures. I want to get into these things that are our culture from ancient times, and I want to pull them out. So like, and if he's talking about that all the time, and then something pops up that may or may not be about it, yeah, dude, he's gonna be like kid in a candy shop with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's more personal than it is political for him.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just like his expressed interest.
Yes. I'm just saying like that I think it's less of like preserving indigenous cultures for Mexico as a country and more of like, I think this really
Well, what did it say he expressed? Was that part of his campaign?
He just says, I have reverence for indigenous cultures and beliefs.
Okay, so I mean, if he's talked about that, maybe that's... And he did post on his personal page. It's not like he posted it on the... I don't even know what would be like...
Modus?
Yeah, Modus, Mexican. That's Mexican to the United States.
My bad. That was on me.
Be the Palm.
Yeah.
President of Mexico.
Yeah.
The Modus, Mexican of the United States.
He's the Mexican. That was a brain fart.
There we go. All right. But okay, at least he didn't post it on his President of Mexico page. It seemed like he posted it on his personal page. But I know the two are related, but still.
Yes. Yes, they are. They are technically different. Andres Manuel.
Because you'll see even political figures in the United States posting on their personal page being like, my daughter graduated high school today.
Right.
You know, and it's like, that has nothing to do with the country. That's just him sharing his personal life.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Manuel Lopez Obrador supporting, I'm going to see if he's supporting
indigenous cultures,
indigenous policies. Yeah, he has an attractive policy agenda that can benefit historic preservation. So you're right. That was a big part of his campaign.
Okay. So that's why he's like, there's this thing here. Gosh, headlines, dude.
That's why it's a fun segment.
Because it's so misleading. Like, without context, it does sound crazy.
Yes, it sounds...
Picture of an elf.
Yeah, but it's like, actually, it does make sense, which is why I like this chunk. Because it is ridiculous headlines.
But when you actually start digging into it a little bit, you understand that it's actually not sometimes it's not quite as it seems.
I mean, when we did talk about the guy stealing dimes.
That was dead on. That's exactly what happened.
Check out session number 2, or session number 3, when we talk about when these guys stole 2 million dimes.
It's crazy.
From an armored truck outside Pennsylvania.
I think it was Pittsburgh.
No, it's
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. Sorry,
which is,
my bad.
but
It was Philadelphia.
Or was it Philadelphia?
Yeah, 'cause that's where the
it was
US Mint
That's
is.
right, Philadelphia.
Yeah, so go listen to session 3 for that.
Outside of Philadelphia.
Right, but that's why it's funny. It's because like the headlines, and it's just a good indicator that marketing, they make these crazy headlines when like it's not actually, that's not the full story, right? Okay, so just to finish the article, right? So he's constructing a tourist train. That's his pet project for ancient cultures. The ancient Mayan civilization reached its height from 300 AD to 900 AD on the Yucatan Peninsula and in adjacent parts of Central America. But the Mayas' descendants continue to live on in the peninsula. Many continue speaking the Mayan language and wear traditional clothing, while also conserving traditional foods, crops, religion, and medicine practices, despite the conquest of the region by the Spanish between 1527 and 1546. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense why he would just take a picture of this and say, we believe that this is what we found. And especially if that's on his agenda to preserve these cultures as a president, to preserve these cultures. And, a big thing that he does is indigenous. Like every politician's got their thing. Yeah. So it's just that could be his thing.
About, yeah. But the preservation of ancient cultures, I think, is so important.
Yeah,
so
I
cool.
agree with that a lot.
So important.
Yeah.
So important. Necessary. Always you need to know where we came from.
Exactly.
Okay. Next headline. Goodwill find in Texas turns out to be an ancient Roman bust.
Like a statue?
Yeah. A bust is just the head up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, like the chest up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a bust.
Yeah.
So apparently somebody, from the sounds of this article, which we don't know exactly what happened, but it sounds like they found an ancient Roman bust at a Goodwill in Texas.
I mean, dude, honestly, when you hear about like all the wars and everything that happened, especially, in World War II and everything, like things got raided and put on ships and sent away.
Right.
And through just, 100 years of that, like you just think, that's not the craziest thing I've heard.
No.
That's not the craziest thing I've heard because a lot of times people would just raid museums and libraries and all this stuff, and it would just get taken from places and then just put on ships and sent away.
Yep.
So the fact that it ended up in Texas, not insane.
At a Goodwill? No, not at all. A marble bust that a Texas woman bought for about $35 from a Goodwill store is temporarily on display at a San Antonio museum after experts determined it was a centuries-old sculpture missing from Germany since World War II. Yes, dude. Yes.
Dude, I'm telling you. Like, they would just go and take stuff, dude.
But then it ended up in Texas. She bought it for $35. It's like a priceless artifact. She's like at the store. She goes, oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
That's a very strapping guy right there. I could use that in my home. Like it's from ancient Rome.
And it's priceless artifact. So, did she sell it or
we're going to find out. So she was actually an art collector. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense as to why she would want to buy that.
Yeah, okay.
Not just like, a lady.
Yeah.
Going to the Goodwill. Oh, yeah, that looked good. That looked good right next to the pear bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was found at Goodwill in 2018. It used to belong in the collection of King Ludwig I of Bavaria.
Sounds like many moons ago.
Yeah, and the San Antonio Museum of Art is temporarily displaying the piece until his return to Germany next year. The ancient Roman bust dates to the 1st century BC or 1st century AD. And historians believe it may depict a son of Pompey the Great who was defeated in a civil war by Julius Caesar. The sculpture was last seen in Aschaffenburg, Germany, and experts believe a soldier took the sculpture and brought it to the United States.
See? What did I say?
You were right on, dude. You were right on. Right on the money.
Right on the money.
Right on the money. Right on the money. A Sotheby's consultant identified the work, and it was further authenticated. We are very pleased that a piece of Bavarian history that we thought was lost has reappeared and will soon be able to return to its rightful location, said Bernd Schreiber, president of the Bavarian Administration of State-Owned Palaces, Gardens, and Lakes.
So do we know what happened once he brought it over to the United States? How did it end up in a Goodwill? I'm assuming if family members probably just like cleaning out his house after he died and was just like, I'm just going to give this away.
Probably.
Something of that line.
It was a soldier, yeah. So like brought it over, took it with him. And
they were like, I don't want this.
Yeah. Again, like, dude, think about people die and then they have all their stuff. And then like, your family members are just like, where did dad get this? Like, dude, does anybody want this?
Yeah,
like,
no, all right, give it to Goodwill.
I don't need this head of a random guy.
Yeah,
I have no idea who it is. Like, just give it to Goodwill, whatever. Probably something like that. And especially if it went like a couple generations where it just was sitting in an attic, you get the great grandchildren are like, I don't want this.
Yeah. Okay, so then it ends up in this Goodwill. This woman gets it. And obviously now it's in a museum, but did she sell it? It's hers. She bought it, so does she sell it? Does she give it out of her heart as an art collector? What happened?
So, well, she's an art collector, so I'm sure she got it authenticated and like checked out, right? So she said there was a few months of intense excitement after learning the history behind the piece, which she found on the floor beneath a table at a Goodwill in Austin, Texas. Just sitting on the floor. Ancient Roman bust. In a museum now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Young reached a deal to return the bust to Germany with the help of an attorney who specialized in international art law. But the terms of that deal were confidential. She said it was bittersweet since she knew she couldn't keep it. Oh, or sell it.
What?
Oh, dang.
Why can't you sell it?
I don't know. Either way, I'm glad I got to be a small part of its long, complicated history. And he looked great in the house while I had him. Why can't you sell a priceless artifact?
If you bought it fair and square, even Stevens.
Yeah, I think you should make money off of that.
Or it's just like, I don't know, dude. I would just tell the museum to kick rocks.
Oh, when it says sell it, she probably means like selling it to another art collector. She probably got paid for it by the museum because she did reach a confidential deal. So there wouldn't be a deal if there wasn't any money. If she was just giving, if she was donating it to the museum, then there wouldn't be a deal, a confidential deal. She wouldn't need an attorney.
Yeah.
But she wasn't just going to sell it to
a random person.
Yeah, the dark web,
The dark web.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So there we go.
That's so crazy. It just makes me think about what other stuff is out there at Goodwill right now.
Yeah, what other priceless artifacts are out there?
Right now.
I just, for some reason, this thing in my head popped up at like the end of Indiana Jones and Raiders, where it's just the Ark just getting rolled into that giant warehouse.
Yeah.
Like, da, na, na.
Okay, do you want one more headline?
No, I want to play a game.
Okay. All right, we're going to move on to Chunk 3.
Tournament of the Olympians.
Tournament of the Olympians. Tournament of the Olympians is where we play a game.
Yes, we do.
And 50% is passing.
Okay, dude, let's do it.
You ready?
What's the game?
The game is Name That Movie.
Nice!
Name That Movie, okay, is where I read off a movie quote, and then Mike has to guess which movie it's from. But every single movie that we do, he's already seen. Okay, so that's how the game works. This Name That Movie is all 2000s comedy movies.
Okay, that's good. You know that I've seen them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's between 2000 and 2009.
Okay. Odds are I've probably seen most of those.
Yes. You've seen every single one of the movies on this list.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's crazy you remember that.
How often
because I
you
quote
talk about movies and quote the movie? You think that I don't remember when I hear it like all the time? Like I'm like, yeah, we're quoting this movie again. But I love it because it's funny, and it's you. And
all right,
and
man,
I
I'm
love
excited.
you.
Let's see.
Okay, so how the game works? Just quick rules for everybody listening. So we're gonna have 4 tiers: easy, medium, hard, and super hard. Okay, we'll do 3 quotes from each level, but then only 1 quote for super hard.
Got it.
Okay. It's a point system game. Okay. So for correct answer on the easy level, you get 1 point. Correct answer on the medium level, you get 2 points. Correct answer on the hard level, you get 3 points. If you get the super hard one right, you get 5 points.
Okay.
Now, if you tell me what movie it's from, you get half the point.
Interesting.
And if you tell me who said the quote, you get the other half.
Okay.
There will be a couple other bonus points in there that I've sprinkled in for fun.
My favorite.
To win the game, you need 11.5 points out of 23.
Okay.
Which is 50%. Any questions?
Let's do it.
Okay. Easy level. Here
All
we
right.
go.
Easy level.
I just laid you up. This is a perfect layup.
Okay.
Just kickstart things.
Okay.
Pretty much all of these are pretty easy, but I just figured I'd give them to you.
Okay.
I am McLovin.
Super bad.
Yep.
And that is, I just know him as McLovin.
Yeah.
That's the character's name, is McLovin.
No, he has an actual name.
Oh, man. I've only seen Superbad once.
Oh, really?
So some of these movies, if I only see it once, it's tough.
Dang.
I don't know his real name. I always just knew him as McLovin.
Oh, dang.
What's his real name?
Fogel.
Oh, my gosh. He was sitting right there.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Fogel.
Okay.
Gosh darn it.
You get
All
an
right,
extra half bonus point.
Okay.
And I didn't mention this. You can get another half of the bonus points if you tell me what year the movie came out.
Oh, okay. 2009.
Ooh, 2007.
Ouch. All right.
Okay.
Just shoot in
half
the
a
dark.
point. Half a point. All right, next one. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Okay, that's Dodgeball. And that was said by Pepper Brooks.
Correct.
Okay.
What year did it come out?
Dodgeball. 2006.
2004.
Yeah, see, those are tough. All those, it's within a 3-year range. I think I can probably get
but
it.
you did get the point. You did get the full point on that.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. All right. Bonus point opportunity.
Okay.
I'll give you a full bonus point if you can tell me what the strategy was that he was talking about.
To put a blindfold on.
Incorrect.
What?
Forfeiting the championship because of a lack of players.
Oh, I thought he was talking. Yeah, I thought he was talking about when he put the blindfold on.
No, it was when they're like, they're going to forfeit the game.
Yeah.
Because of a lack of players. And he's
yeah.
like, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Like, obviously it won't pay off for them
Yeah.
because they're forfeiting the game.
Yeah. He will not be able to see very well out there, God.
That's
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. You will not. But it's the bold strategy is when they literally forfeit the game. So that's what's funny. Okay. Last easy level
All right.
quote. I'm singing. I'm in a store and I'm singing.
Okay. That's Elf said by Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And that movie came out in 2005.
Ooh, 2007.
Ah, dude, those are tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are going to be hard for me. The comedy ones, they're just all
They're
within
all-
a 3-year age range.
Yeah,
It's
you've
just-
been close for every single one.
Yeah,
Okay, medium level.
medium
Now
level.
It's 2 points.
Okay.
If you get them both halves of it correct. Going in alive, coming out the same way.
That is Chuck and Larry.
Full movie title, please, for the people.
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Okay.
And that was said by
Yeah, who said the first line and who said the second line?
Chuck said it to Larry.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
Before they went in the fire.
Yep. What year did it come out?
2007.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. That one I had a little bit more.
Nice, dude. 2.5 points.
Nice.
Or 3 points, actually. Sorry, 3 points. Very nice, Michael.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm excited.
All right. To a night the four of us will never forget.
The Hangover.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think which one of them said it.
Yeah, who said it? That's tough.
Phil.
Phil did say it.
Yeah.
Nice. What year did it come out?
2009.
Correct.
Yeah, that one I knew.
Mikey,
Yeah.
baby. Look at you go.
To a night the four of us will
Never
never
forget.
forget.
What a
I forget
iconic line.
I forgot everything.
Got everything. That's the whole premise of the movie. Okay. I swear, I'm so pissed off at my mom. As soon as she's of age, I'm putting her in a home.
Gosh, I don't know. That's a good one.
Really think about it.
I'm going to go with Step Brothers.
Correct.
Okay.
Who said it, though? Which one?
It was Will Ferrell's character, but I'm trying to remember his name. Why am I spacing on his name right now? Dude, what is his name?
Oh, man.
This is such an easy point.
That's going to hurt.
It's such an easy point. Daryl is his brother. Daryl's the other guy. Alan?
It's an N. It's not Alan, but it's an N. Ends with an N.
Brennan.
You gotta pick one. Final answer.
Brennan.
It's Brennan.
I knew it was Dale.
Yeah, Dale. Yeah.
Dude, that's what it was.
I was like, it's not Daryl.
Dale. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Brennan and Dale.
Yep, Brennan. Yep. All right. What year did it come out?
That was a little earlier. That was like 2008.
2008.
Nice. Okay.
Dang,
Yeah.
dude. Clean sweep on the medium level.
Yes.
Very nice. Okay. Hard.
Oh, dude, this will be interesting.
I don't read the script. The script reads me.
Okay, that's Tropic Thunder. Oh, I don't read the script. The script reads me. I think it's Robert Downey Jr.'s character. Oh, what was his name, dude? I don't read the script. The script reads me. It's
I don't read
definitely
the script. The script reads me.
It's definitely Robert Downey Jr.'s character, but I just can't. What was his name, dude? He had this crazy name, and he. Oh man, dude, I don't know his name.
His name's Kirk Lazarus.
Yeah.
Okay, what year?
2007.
2008.
Dang it.
Yep, 1.5 points on that. Okay. Are you kidding me? I love crab cakes. They're phenomenal.
Mike and Dave?
Incorrect.
No? Dang it.
It is Wedding Crashers.
Oh, see, I don't know if I've seen that movie all the way through.
You quote it all the time. You tell me about Wedding Crashers all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've seen it all the way through. I'm trying to think. I haven't seen that movie in ages.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have never gotten that one.
That's why it's hard.
I'm going to go with Vince Vaughn's character, though.
Oh, you don't get any points because you didn't get the movie right.
Oh, 0 after that.
Yeah, no,
okay.
you're done.
Okay.
It's
Done.
0. You don't get the movie, you're done.
All right.
It is Vince Vaughn's character, Jeremy Gray.
Okay.
When did it come out, just for funsies?
It was a little earlier. 2006?
2003.
Oh, yeah, even earlier than that. Wow.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Knights of Columbus, that hurt.
Oh, I recognize that line. Oh.
It's a classic one.
Dude, I don't know.
You don't know?
Nope.
It's Ron Burgundy from Anchorman.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I've only seen that movie once. Those once are tough.
Yep. It came out in 2004.
Ron Burgundy.
Ron Burgundy. You want to update where you're at?
Yeah, where am I at? How many do I need to pass?
You need 11.5.
Okay, where am I at?
This one's a little anticlimactic. You're already at 13.
Oh, yeah, dude, those clean sweeps.
Yeah,
the
medium,
two saved
dude. The
me.
medium really helped right there.
Yeah.
Okay, 13. All right, let's finish the super hard one just for funsies.
All right,
Just for
dude.
cherry on top.
This is only anticlimactic. You're already at 13.
All right, you ready?
All right.
You know what? I respect women. I love women. I respect them so much that I completely stay away from them.
I love women. I respect women. Dude, what's that from? Oh, my gosh. Dude, I don't know.
No clue?
No.
It's the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh, so you only saw it once.
Yeah. Andy Stitzer, which is Steve Carell's character, and that movie came out in 2005.
Yeah. I have seen that movie, but I've seen it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Only once. Paul Rudd, pretty much in every one of those movies.
Pretty much.
That's why I like Paul Rudd, dude. He's just a steady actor.
Yep.
He's just consistently in those supporting roles.
All right. Well, Mike, you passed with a 56.5%.
Nice.
Very nice work.
Thank you.
Good job.
I feel accomplished.
The comedies was a little bit easier. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The comedy's just like quotable.
Oh,
Quote,
yeah.
quote, quote,
yeah,
quote,
quote,
Yeah, yeah.
quote. No doubt.
Talk about Genie.
Talk about Genie likes the girls. Yeah, that's Mike and Dave.
Yep.
But yeah, no, this was just 2000s. Because what I was doing was I was doing like all comedy, and then I was like, no, dude, I can't be spanning. Like, there's so many comedy movies.
Well, even if you did to like 2018.
Well, I'm going to do
would've
2010s version.
Okay, because like that's the other guy.
Yeah,
that's all those ones that I'm like Mike and Dave. Those are the ones that I know really well.
Right, so that's where it can be a little bit more challenging and fun. But I figured, I was like, okay, I'll start at the 2000s. He knows them, but like,
because some of those I only saw once.
Right.
So that just derails a lot of those where I'm like, oh man, unless it's a super obvious quote, like
right. And then there's before 2000s, so we'll do that too, of like the older movies. Yeah. Okay. Well, that is where we're going to end the podcast session for today. Thank you all so much for listening. Those of you who make it to the end of the podcast are the true homies, and we appreciate you so much. If you want to support the podcast, the best way to do that is
go to a local bookstore.
Okay, we kind of already did that.
Did we? I thought
we had a local business, and then we had read a book. So I guess if you want to combine, those,
because I'm actually going to go to a bookstore today and read a book.
Oh,
so that's why I suggested people do it as well.
Okay,
because those aren't really a big thing anymore. So I say, go to a bookstore and read a book.
Yeah, independent bookstore, and if you pick a book that you like, buy it, so you can support their business. It's so easy today with Amazon to just order books on Amazon, which I do. I order books on Amazon, but. If you can support a local independent bookstore, that's huge.
Cool.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Before we sign off, there's just one other thing we want to make sure that you remember, and it is that there is
more to life than bills.
Thank you so much.
Peace.
Bye.